Hey guys, I'm Jeremy Ashburn, and I've got Greg Roba with me with VistaNet. How you doing today, Greg?
Doing well, thank you.
And now, you guys provide what's called a VOIP or VoIP service.
That's correct.
And of course, if you've heard of some of these major companies out there, there are major VoIP providers. Who are some of the major VoIP companies out there?
Some of the major VoIP companies out there are 8x8, RingCentral, Nextiva. Vonage is probably the most popular one. They've been around the longest. And there are a lot of other smaller ones out there as well.
So if you've heard of Vonage, a lot of us probably have. That's a VoIP company, but a lot of times people don't know what VoIP is. The VOIP, and it's capital letters, of course. So what is VoIP?
VoIP is Voice over Internet Protocol. Basically what it is doing, instead of going with the old analog signal like AT&T provides, it is pure digital. So think of it more like your cell phone, but actually your house phone acting like your cell phone running over the internet as opposed to running over the traditional analog signal.
So you're making a phone call that's over the internet, essentially, versus over like an old-fashioned landline.
That's correct.
And how long has VoIP actually been out?
VoIP's been out for close to 20 years.
Really?
It has, yes.
But these major companies have been out, it seems like 5 or 7 years or so.
They've really been making a push for the last 5 or 7 years.
Okay.
They've been around considerably longer. It's just without broadband internet, there's no real sustainable backbone for the VoIP to run across.
I got it. Okay. And that leads us to the next question. So you need to have, of course, internet, which a lot of us have now, and it has to be broadband. And I'm assuming that if you're with I assume that most businesses are going to have high-speed internet.
That's correct.
So it can't be like DSL necessarily.
DSL will work, but you need to have a minimum speed package. You know, the old 1 meg by 256K plan won't work. You need probably at least a 10 meg connection.
Okay. And then I know one of the things you guys do is you'll come into a business and you'll do an audit where essentially you're finding out, it's a free service that you guys provide to the business. And let's talk about how that works.
Sure. Basically what we do is we take a look at your phone and internet bills and see what you have, see how much you're paying, see what features you want, see what features you're actually using, and then we make recommendations. So sometimes we walk into a business, they have one line with Charter internet, and they're perfectly happy with the way it's working, and we say, great, have a great day, and we walk away, no feelings hurt. Sometimes, they have 3 or 4 lines, and that's when switching to VoIP, voice over IP, you'll really start to see a savings, and you'll start to see a lot more benefits.
Got it, definitely. So if any of this is something that you're resonating with, and you are running a local business, and you're like, if you think you might be paying too much for it, then I would reach out to Greg, and you could call them VistaNet at 828-348-5366 or vistanet.co.
That's right. Make sure you don't put up the M on there.
Not .co. Or you can just Google VistaNet, being another way to find them.
Absolutely.
And we've got videos on the website and a lot of other materials that explain how it works. But I'm thinking that really that audit is kind of where you want to start. So.
Yep. It's no obligation. Takes about an hour of your time. The only thing you're out is an hour.
Got it.
You have nothing but upside.
Well, thanks for your time.
Thank you.